Good afternoon, my distinguished friends. I would like to welcome you all to the Nigerian Embassy. Specifically, I want to warmly welcome the chairman of Euro chapter of NIDO. We are really humbled to be associated with you and to have you in our midst. Your presence will probably make things easier for us. But for your benefit, there is the need we highlight what transpired between 2017 to date. When I arrived sometimes in October 2017, part of the handing over notes given to me was the issue of what happened to the diaspora organization with regards to support from the Swiss government that led to a few problems, and then the setting up of a caretaker committee that was mandated to, among other things, organize election and hand over to a new executive. So we worked with the caretaker committee throughout. There was nobody was saying we don't recognize this caretaker committee. We worked with them. When the vice president came for Davos, we were together with them. We organized investors forum in Zurich in conjunction with NIDO. And there are a few other things, including the National Day that was abandoned for years. We reactivated it and we celebrated together with NIDO. Up to October last year, when NIDO decided to hold National Day in Geneva, the embassy was part of it. Now, there was supposed to be an election around October, November. Then all of a sudden, the election was cancelled. Nobody told us why it was cancelled. We were not even informed that it was cancelled. So a few weeks later, we received a list of those elected under the leadership of Mr. Joseph Odibo. The mission was not there because we were not duly notified. And then later, there was another election on 22nd December. That one too, we were not part of it because we don't want to be part of crisis. They can bear me witness wherever we have any occasion. My appeal has been 3. Please, those reasonable Nigerians should join NIDO and make it a better organization for all Nigerians. That they should be law-abiding citizens. Because at some point in time, some people were accusing us of issuing ETC to Nigerians. We said, well, we have no option. The Swiss government approaches us and we have to issue. There were a few cases that we refused to issue because the reasons were not too valid for us to issue. But when there is a court case, somebody was convicted, he finishes his jail term, and the part of the judgment is that after the jail term, that person should be sent to his home country. I think we have to comply with the court judgment. So this has been what has been happening, and unfortunately, we had parallel elections, and it became an issue for us at the embassy. But with the presence of you here, that may probably make things easier for us. We want to appeal to you to send us the list of the executive as recognized by NIDO Europe, so that that will be a basis of our, working document. The embassy, as we always say, is not over and above NIDO. We only have a role to advise, and where necessary we partner with them, but they are an independent body that we don't want to delve too much into their affairs. So as soon as we have a working paper from your end, we have something to hold, and that will make sense either for us. And we hope when things are cleared, and I will appeal to the new executive that they should reach out. They should reach out to everybody so that you have a united one. I want to guarantee you that whenever we have a united NIDO strong enough and we have the list from your end, we'll continue to partner, cooperate, and work hand in hand with the NIDO. You send us the list. On behalf of the mission, we want to once more thank you for finding time to come to us, and wish you journey mercy back home. Thank you.
Tell Nigerians in Switzerland too. Tell Nigerians in Europe. Tell Nigerians everywhere in the world that there is a new wind blowing. They should key into this new wind and their potentials will be harnessed.